Okay, my name is Phil Hope. I'm the Member of Parliament for Corby and East Northamptonshire, and I'm the Minister for the East Midlands and Minister for Charities and Voluntary Organisations.
Hi Phil, I'm about to start my GCSEs and I'm interested in a career in politics, but the problem is my school doesn't really offer that subject. What advice can you give me in pursuing a course in politics? What does it involve?
Yeah, really, people that get into politics don't normally do so as a career, as it were. It's not like you're going to climb up a ladder from being a junior politician to being a senior politician. It's more about getting stuck into helping your communities. Most people that get involved in politics, whatever their political party views are, want to make a difference to the communities they live in. So they might want to join a political party. You've got to decide whether you want to be Labour or Conservative or Liberal Democrat, whatever that is. And that's based on your values, what you believe in, what your views and values are. But then go out campaigning. You might want to join a campaign for a particular issue. You might want to go and bang doors on the street and try and persuade people to go out and vote. Get involved in local community activities.
Yeah.
Very often some people get involved by standing for the local council and becoming a councillor, and that's a good way of getting involved in politics. Some people go into the trade union movement and become very active in promoting workers' rights. Other people join single issue campaigns, the environment or something like that. So it's getting involved, getting active, getting busy around things that you believe in. That's what politics is about, wanting to change the world on things that you believe in.
So what was your background before politics, if you say that there isn't really a career path to start with?
Well, I started life as a teacher. I got involved in as a youth worker working with young people, and then I thought, well, look, these people that are making all the decisions about my community are getting it wrong, so I thought I'd get involved. I joined the Labour Party because of the values I have about social justice, about fairness, about equality, care for the environment. I thought, well, what's the political party that sits with those values? And it was about the Labour Party. And you learn a lot as you get involved. You meet people, you find out the history of the Labour movement and so on. And then somebody said, well, you're energetic, you want to change the world, stand for the council. So I stood and got elected and I became a councillor. And then the way it works in my area, we've got a sort of district council which covers one area, and then they said, well, why don't you join a bigger council? So I became a county councillor. And then somebody said, well, look at you now, you've done all that as a councillor, why don't you become an MP? You'd be a really good MP. So I then fought a battle and became selected and then became an MP.
Really?
But it was people really saying to me, listen, because you've done this, why don't you do that next? And for me, it was about, like, every time I sort of became a councillor, I thought, well, it's that lot, it's there, I'll go and do it, and then I became an MP, and I thought, right, now I can go and change the world that way. So it's all about wanting to change the world around you, and that's what motivated me, and those are the sort of steps I take. It's not the same for everybody, though. Some people come into it from business, some people come into it from the trade union movement, some people come into it from single-issue politics. Lots of different ways that you get involved. Ultimately, you've got to join a political party, because that's the way politics works in this country, and then see whether the political party would choose you to be their candidate, to be their councillor, to be their Member of Parliament.
Do you think there are any specific qualifications that I may need for it, like English or something?
No, I don't think there's any kind of formal... I mean, you can do politics A-level, you can do politics as a degree study, you can go on to do masters and PhDs, and I know a number of people who then get involved in politics by doing that, and they become a member of a political party, they've got a degree in politics, they become special advisors or research assistants to MPs, and some people get involved in the world of politics through working for an MP, and that's good. I wouldn't call it a career, but it is getting involved in the world of politics, finding out whether this is the world you want to be a part of, maybe doing some voluntary work in an MP's office, maybe helping out with, as I say, with campaigning. Find out whether or not this switches you on. For me, if you're going to get a career or you're going to move, it's finding what excites you, what switches you on, and then going with that enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And in terms of the skills you need, well, you do need resilience, because it's a tough old world in politics. You get knocked about quite a bit. You need commitment and belief in what you're doing, and you need to be able to be responsive. You need to be able to change. You need to be able to see the world and think, well, I thought that one day, I've changed my mind because I see this now. And you need to be able to show some leadership. People are looking to you in politics to show that you can take them through a difficult time, or you've got good ideas. So you need a bit of that basic oomph that you need in politics to do well.
That's great. That's brilliant advice.
Okay, thank you.